Partnered by Time's Influence.
To many, Bengaluru is a metropolitan mecca. But for students from over 25 countries across the globe, it's their home away from home. They're enrolled at REVA University. And in this special episode of Pathfinders, we explored how a relatively young university, rooted in such humble beginnings, is rewriting the rules of academia. Spread across a sprawling 45 acres in the heart of the city, laced with state-of-the-art infrastructure, REVA University is as lush as it is lavish. With its custom-designed curriculum, the university has embraced a student-centric approach to imparting practical knowledge that's industry-relevant and socially and globally significant. By their choice of university, the REVA University student body has embarked on a journey that's multidimensional and rich on personal and professional transformation. And we spoke to University Chancellor Dr. P. Shyamraju ourselves to understand his holistic approach towards laying the foundation of a student's future with values, wisdom and knowledge. So you've enjoyed tremendous success in the real estate sector, and yet you chose to pursue academia professionally mid-career. What prompted this?
In business, we have reached a stage from scratch to one of the best developers in South India. So I was thinking which will be the right way to give back to the society. Why I selected REVA is, during this time, I lost my wife. My wife was illiterate and she was very much interested to start educational institutions. REVA means Rukmini Educational Vision Academy. Her name is Rukmini, and that is how with emotional attachment I started this.
REVA started as a technology institute in 2003, and today, 15 years later, there are 15,000 students enrolled in a multidisciplinary university. What have been some of the major milestones in this growth story?
When we started, we had only 50,000 square foot of building with 300 students and 20-30 faculty. I thought this is not enough for growth. Immediately I purchased the land, about 40 acres of land I added, and slowly I finalized the master plan where academic blocks should come, where administrative blocks should come, where hostels should come, where staff quarters should come. As an institute, we had only engineering, science and management. We were doing well when compared to other institutions. We were trying our best to produce the best graduates who are really placeable and employable in industry. After 9 years, by seeing our progress, Government of Karnataka invited and gave university. As a university, we got lot of freedom to design our curriculum. For a student, for a human being for that matter, particularly for youngsters, they require sports, arts, culture. All these things are required. We have introduced arts and humanities courses, performing arts courses, and management, law, architecture, everything into engineering, commerce and management also. Almost all courses are interlinked. That is the advantage for the university. So we are designing our curriculum in such a way our students should excel everywhere.
Well, sir, as soon as someone sets foot on this campus, you can't help but notice the state-of-the-art infrastructure. Clearly, you've tapped into your real estate expertise there. Explain the design philosophy of this campus.
I always love to have more open place than buildings, more greenery. That is the reason I insist, even though it is in the center of the city, all our buildings are eco-friendly, green buildings. Each building is unique. There will be a different, unique feature in every building.
Sir, what impact does this design have on creating a student-centric learning environment?
Having in mind all those things, first, comfort, then eco-friendly buildings, and at the same time without compromising giving the facilities like lab, classrooms, everywhere some unique facilities should be there.
Now sir, one of the strongest criticisms about the Indian educational system is the disconnect between industry and academia. How do you attempt to bridge that gap at REVA University?
That is a big question and a good question. People who manages educational institutions, in my opinion, there are three categories. First category will be as a business. Second category, business and service. Third category, they will start and manage like a service. We belongs to third category. Because I came from business again, my clients are from various fields, particularly multinational companies. Earlier I used to hear that the graduates who are coming out are not enough. After starting the institutions, now as a university, my interaction with them is, why don't you design the curriculum as the requirement of the industry? I always believe students, instead of sitting always in the class, practical exposure is required. So here we are giving outcome based learning. They are learning through projects. In-house everything is available. Now sky is the limit in REVA.
And I'd like to build on that a bit. Now, taking a look at the student body, you have representation from over 25 countries. So how do you evaluate prospective students? What are the admissions criteria?
We have a holistic approach in admissions. There is a process, that is entrance exam. At the same time, we will have counseling, group discussions, interviews. So here, without compromising on quality, that is how admissions are happening.
So there's no denying the commercialization of education, the privatization of education, particularly in India. So my next question is, how scholarship friendly is REVA University?
During admission process, as per the list taken, how many seats reserved for meritorious students? What are the reserved seats for army? We are giving seats for physically disabled. Some seats we reserve for girls, particularly for sports. Even some seats we have given for 1 rupee, because some girl students are doing extremely well in sports. Even in other areas like culture, literature, we are considering, but we are not compromising on quality.
In the short time that we've been here, we've noticed that REVA University students demonstrate a strong inclination towards social service. They demonstrate the sentiment and desire to give back. Where does that stem from in your view?
I ventured into this field to give back to the society, not just graduates. I have 15,000 students as my children now. Here it is my duty. I will train them, mold them in such a way, they will be future of the country.
It's time for a short break, but up next our special episode of Pathfinders featuring REVA University continues. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching a special episode of Pathfinders featuring REVA University. And here are more highlights of our conversation with the true visionary behind this temple of learning, Chancellor Shyama Raju. For REVA University graduates to become global professionals, they of course require managerial exposure. They of course require managerial expertise. So how do you help inculcate those leadership qualities in the students?
That is also a good question. For that, we will conduct a lot of seminars, workshops, group discussions. It's a continuous process. My intention is we have to send them as managers. Just education is not enough.
And sir, you providing a holistic education to the next generation, what impact does that have in your view on nation building as a movement?
First, there should be good citizens. Now government is talking a lot about Make India, Made India, Digital India and all those things. Every year we have REVA Summit. Every school director will work on this whole year along with his team. We will deliberate and finalize our roadmap for the coming year with theme. In that team also we will take all these things which are really required for the benefit of students who should become the good citizens of India. That is how we will train them almost every day.
For your students to become the leaders of tomorrow, they require soft skills training. How do you weave that into the curriculum here at REVA?
We have students from all over the country, even all over the world. Some students will be coming taking admission from rural background. They will not have the communication skills. We have language labs here. Through language labs, we will train them how to place interviews. Along with that, we have incubation centers here, the RACE, REVA Academic for Corporate Excellence. That is the flagship course that will help even the corporate employees. Soft skills means not just for the degree or certificate. They have to go through that.
So there are 30,000 alumni out there that credit REVA University with their personal success, with their professional success. How do you measure your own success in this role?
All our 30,000 alumni are our ambassadors, REVA ambassadors. Without students, university will not exist. From the day one, I used to tell, this is your university. I am just a facilitator. I am very happy about the success of our alumni, that is graduates who are doing really well in corporate circle. And they are all spread all over the world. Even I feel that my wife's soul will be happy now because my dream through my alumni become true.
And now we bring you a 360-degree perspective on the REVA University experience. You'll hear from everyone, from staff to students and alumni to administration. Have a look.
We at REVA University offer a variety of programs which suits the student requirement across the globe. The major advantage of this campus is their stay is very comfortable. We have created all the facilities for their conducive learning. We do consider our students as our customers. So the customer satisfaction is a prime motto of this campus. If the students are trained in a suitable manner, they will contribute a lot for the development of their respective nation, which means we are serving the society at large.
REVA University believes in and actually practices a very holistic approach to learning, and that's where the School of Performing Arts fits in perfectly. So that makes learning at REVA University very inclusive, and you broaden your horizons. The School of Performing Arts at REVA University offers very informal platforms wherein a lot of space is given to the student community for a creative dialogue, for creative expressions, which is wonderful. Amidst this world which is moving so swiftly towards digitization, we still keep alive the Guru Shishya Parampara at REVA University. The journey in REVA is absolutely fascinating because of the freedom, the academic freedom that is given here for us to initiate new ideas and take it forward.
We focus on techno-functional interdisciplinary programs which are career enhancing and futuristic. At REVA University, we have a unique initiative called REVA Academy for Corporate Excellence, in short called RACE. Some of our programs are currently ranked among the top 10 executive programs in India.
We have taken a lot of measures at REVA University, like the curriculum which is being designed. It is basically an industry relevant curriculum. We have got regular soft skill training programs which are also part of the curriculum, and then they are being started from second year itself. And we see to it that the ethical standards are being imbibed and our students are morally upright. We feel that our students are ready from day one to enter into the corporate world. REVA University basically works with a clear vision that we want to produce professionals. And one thing that fascinated me to come to REVA is that REVA is not a mono-disciplinary university.
The Training and Placement Center of REVA University is working towards bridging the gap between industry and academia. We focus more on their communication skills, their professionalism, ethics, attitude, and REVA wants to have as many as corporate companies to flock to the campus, absorb our students, recruit them, train them, and also see that they come up in their life.
REVA University gives me the opportunity to bring a new twist to architectural education. At REVA University, we believe that a good teacher is not someone who teaches, but a good teacher is someone who can make you think. And we follow this new age thinking called outcome-based education. And in a creative discipline like architecture, it means a huge shift in the teaching learning process.
Yes, research in REVA University is a culture. In order to promote research culture, an exclusive Research and Innovation Council has been established.
We at REVA basically focus more on training faculty members on various pedagogical aspects like course planning, course delivery, monitoring, course evaluation and course quality enhancement. One more unique feature of REVA is that we are focusing more on a outcome-based education rather than a content-based education.
The favorite part of being a REVA University student is the enthusiasm that builds in every time you step into that dome.
For me, being a part of a small town, I came up to REVA expecting a lot, and I got what I expected. And the other thing which actually made me excited was coming to a city which is cosmopolitan, as well as being the part of a community which promotes friendship.
This place has gave me a platform to open up and grow. The faculties provided here, they support us in every way possible.
My favorite part of being a REVA University student is the kind of environment we have here. I mean, in REVA University, we don't just learn things which are important to our education, but also we're molded so that we can be the best version ourselves that we can be. And also the type of people you find in REVA, you won't find anywhere else. You form bonds that will last a lifetime.
Being an athlete and a musician, I always wanted to join a university which could give me opportunities to shine in these fields apart from making me an outstanding engineer.
My journey with REVA was a memorable journey, and the first thing that comes to my mind when I remember REVA University is the beautiful campus and the wonderful infrastructure in the university.
REVA has provided me that environment where I could change myself from a shy person to a very confident and independent girl.
The university is a labor of love by Dr. P. Shamaraju. The reason he started the university was to give the students something better, something more.
By blossoming into a full-fledged multidisciplinary university of international stature, REVA has swiftly joined the ranks of the nation's most elite academic institutions. World-class facilities and amenities aside, perhaps what's most indicative of REVA University's success is the rich global placement opportunities students are privy to as a result of the institute's deep-rooted collaboration with industry. And REVA University Chancellor Dr. P. Shamaraju is certainly doing his part in nurturing students from across the world every day to become not just scholars, but ultimately outstanding citizens. Well, that brings this episode of Pathfinders to a close. I'm Pooja Jain, signing off from the REVA University campus in Bengaluru. We'll see you next time.
Partnered by Times Influence.